How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. We're talking more Bengals football, but yeah, Votto still bangs, baby. Gotta bring it up. It's football season almost. Joey Votto's trying to carry this team to the playoffs though right now. Nonetheless, we're talking Zac Taylor. Zac Taylor, it's been a roller coaster, hasn't it? This is a guy that, year one, let's get him out of here. Year two, let's get him out of here. And then at the same time, year one, let's give him a chance. I mean, look at the hand he was dealt. Year two, he had his chance. But again, look at the hand he was dealt when his quarterback went down. Year three, are we believing in Zac Taylor? It's interesting when you bring up the Reds, because it's amazing when you look at how these two teams kind of reciprocate each other year after year from certain standpoints. David Bell was kind of in the same boat. Fans getting tired of him, losing faith, but the team had his back. And now, we're starting to see the feelings change towards David Bell a bit here. As, we've seen him do a lot with this Reds team this season. Nonetheless, Zac Taylor, are we getting the same feelings there with Zac Taylor? Is this a guy, because you look at it, this team's got his back. There's no question about it. And you need a leader like Joe Burrow to go out there and say he's got his coach's back to get the rest of this team believing in what Zac Taylor is preaching. And I admittedly was a anti-Zac Taylor guy there for a bit. You search it up, you might find a should Zac Taylor be fired video laying around in there. I'm a believer right now, though. I really am. This is year three. This is your prove-it year. You got to remember, this guy wanted to run a completely different system than what Marvin Lewis was running. And it was going to take a couple years, to interchange those players, to get the guys that he wanted in his system to make things happen. Not to mention he's a very young coach. And the one thing we have continued to love about Zac Taylor is he is a man that is not too afraid to admit when he's wrong. He's not a man that's afraid to change. He's willing to adapt. He's willing to grow. He's not in this mindset where he's stuck on his own personal beliefs and system that he's not willing to change. He wants to grow. He wants to adapt, and he wants to continue to improve. And that's important. And that's the one thing I really do love about the, vibes I get from Zac Taylor. But I think this is looking more and more like a Zac Taylor football team. Now, let's look at this. You got Higgins, you got Boyd, and you got Jamar Chase. That three-headed monster at wide receiver, that's really what Zac Taylor's been dying for. That's what was successful for him, along with, the run game over there in Los Angeles. When they had that three-head, what is it, Cooks, Woods, Cup? Is that right? Cooks, Woods, Cup. I want to say that's the three. He excelled. He likes that three wide receiver set. We've seen him try to sling this football with Andy Dalton and Ryan Finley and such. That's what Zac Taylor wants to do. And we're starting to see this offense become formidable that way. The question is, what can we turn it on from a defensive standpoint? Because defense does win championships. This team might be able to, put up the points. And he showed that last season with a healthy Joe Burrow. Can they start to get everything to come around here? I'm a believer in Zac Taylor. We've brought this up. I love the aggressive nature of him. He's not as conservative. There's a lot of good things. If you get, again, Marvin Lewis on his defensive coordinator, I'd be happy about it. That was a lot of good things about Lewis from a defensive standpoint, but he's a very conservative coach. Zac Taylor wants to do what he can to make sure Joe Burrow succeeds, try to implement plays that helps Joe Burrow, and he wants to give him the keys to this keys to this team and say, you go out there and do what you got to do. We ain't playing conservative. We're going to be an aggressive football team. Fourth down, 2 minutes left in the game, up a couple times, whatever. And I love that coaching style out of Zac Taylor. Keep the pedal or your foot on the gas, because you never know what's going to happen in the NFL. And right now, I am a firm believer in Zac Taylor. Prove me wrong. Beginning of the season, give this guy a chance. This is his third year. I know you probably heard it before. Give this man a chance. It's a make or break year for Zac Taylor, I think, here. You want to see this team come out looking like a team that is going to be a playoff contender for years to come. Zac Taylor can make that happen here. I think he gains a lot of trust from the Bengal Nation here. Love to hear your guys' thoughts. As always, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.